Hi everyone, Claudia here from Lighting Clarity. I have your channel messages for the week beginning Monday the 8th of April. Please bear with me while I connect for you all. Thank you. I have Lady Kuan Yin coming straight in to be with each of you. Just bear with me while I make this connection stronger. Lady Kuan Yin is saying, I want you to not second guess yourself. So she's making me feel, some of you at the moment are, I'm just going to use the words that I can with what I'm feeling. This is not everybody, but some of you at the moment are trying to work something out. You're trying to see whether someone's pulling the wool over your eyes. That's what I'm getting. Or whether something's being, or that what you're looking at is all authentic, whether it's all real or all true. There's just some situation that you feel as though you feel as though someone could be tripping you up a little bit. Okay, so that's just the scenario I'm getting for some of you. And she's saying, please don't second guess yourselves. And she's also saying this across the board to all of you. She's just correcting me because I'm saying this to everyone. Please stop second guessing yourselves, because there's two boats here. The ones who are you're all second guessing yourself to a point, some of you. She says the ones who are, half of you who are, it's like you're hurting yourselves. She says, we want you to hold yourselves in higher regard, including to do with your opinions, including to do with your insights, including to do with your intuition. If you're smelling a rat, there is a rat there, she says. Yeah? Stop second guessing it. And even to do with a situation that you're wondering whether you're being tripped up or whether someone's not as authentic, she says, don't second guess yourself. Don't allow yourselves to be swayed or influenced or manipulated, really. So don't allow yourselves to be swayed or manipulated. She says, I want you to stay grounded, and I want you to have the courage to speak out in regards to the situation, to the person, and call them out. She says, this is really important. So she's just bringing this point forward today to those of you that can take this. So if there is a situation that comes up, since you heard this reading, remember to not second guess yourselves. Remember to, if you're feeling something isn't right, if you're feeling this doesn't feel authentic, if you think, yeah, come out with it. Trust yourself. Trust your own intuitive hits as soon as they come in. Trust yourself straight away. So that's what she says. Sorry, I've just got a bit of noise around me. Bear with me. I'll just let the noise quieten down. So she's also shows me that at the moment with some of you there is a plateau in your lives. There is even a sense of boredom I'm getting as well with some of you. You're sort of wondering what's coming in next, where am I headed next? It just feels as though life is not changing fast enough for you. She says there is much that's being done behind the scenes under your feet, where you are being propelled forward. She says from this month onwards there will be different types of breakthroughs and different types of changes within the scenery around you. So she shows me with some of you there is changes at work, where you're going to be taken off one project and put on another, so to speak. There's changes regarding that. Some of you are going to find it a little bit annoying when the boss says, actually, we're changing your role, you're not doing that, you're going to be doing this. And it's like you're being asked to dance on a moving carpet. So she just sort of, for some of you who are in that position, they're saying that you're not going to be too thrilled, but you'll do it anyway. Okay, so she talks about the energy of rejection. Okay, so she says, some of you are going to come across this, and I'm going to have my eyes for a minute. For some of you, this is on a work front. There's going to be rejection on a work front. I'm not talking about work at the moment, but it's just coming in. So whether these are job interviews you've gone for, or whatever this is to do with, I'm feeling as though there's rejection on a work front that will be coming in. Okay. There is a life lesson with someone in regards to this at work. She's bringing that up. But she says it will be nicely resolved. And they're her words to do with that. So I'm going to leave that for you all who are in that situation. I'm going to keep moving forwards. So she says you all actually have quite a bit to look forward to. There are some really positive changes coming in, opportunities, new avenues, and they're coming in. She's making feel between now and June. She says you really are. She shows me the month of May, and there being smiles on your faces, and I want to put it on the back end of May, that there's some smiles on your faces to do with something that you wanted to come to fruition, and it has. Something that you wanted to work out, I'll use those words instead, and it has. And she just shows me that coming in. Now in closing, she says, don't think where you're at now is where you're stuck. She says you will not be staying there for long. You are moving forwards. There is more that wants to come in. There's been a really important life lesson. She says some of you have had difficulty in letting go of what was. That is behind you now. She says you are actually coming to a resolve. She takes me to the heart, and there's a lot of pain in some of your hearts with what you've had to let go of. She says the past is gone. What was is actually behind you. That's actually broken off from behind you, and now you're embarking on this new journey that's presented itself. And she says we know that some of you are still try not to get emotional. Some of you are still nursing your hearts, because I'm feeling your emotions. Thank you. I'm just coming back to my center here. Some of you are feeling that I'm feeling the pain within your hearts, and she's just acknowledging some of you are still nursing that pain. She says it is behind you, and you're moving forwards. She's asking you to not allow what was to bring that into your future. Let it go. She says it was a part of your past. They were important life lessons that you've just come out of, and they are now gone. There's like bush. She shows me like a string that's just been cut. Yeah, bush, and the string's gone off. And she says you're now moving on to this next new journey, and there is no need, she says, to bring any of the old with you. It's gone. She says you have this clean slate that is here, that you have to be able to work the clean slate, to work the piece of art, whatever the words are that she's bringing through. I'm trying to feel into it. You've got the clay in front of you. She says you can work it whichever way you want. It's a fresh clay that you've been given. So there's what I'm getting, there's a lot of hope. There is a lot of hope. Some of you have struggled with that, finding your way forward, seeing your way forward. I'm seeing haze across the eyes, and she says there is a lot of hope, and you have a lot to be hopeful for. And she's just bringing that through the reading today. It's quite a simple reading she's brought through today, but it's obviously something that someone out there or a lot of you have needed to hear this. So do hear her words. She's very loving. I'm just going to thank her for coming in. She says, don't let anything get you down. They're her final words. I said, is there anything else? She says, don't let anything get you down. She says, stand up, be determined, and be cocky about it a bit and go. She says, off you go, you can do this. And she's just bringing that through. She's she's really funny. That's really, really lovely of her. Really lovely to be that's so encouraging. I'm just sending her energy out towards each of you. She's really lifting up the heart centers. She's bringing the energy of just courage and empowerment and hope forward, saying that you've got this, you've absolutely got this, and you can do this with whatever it is that's presented itself, whatever it is you need to move through, with whatever it is that you're newly embarking on. She says you've got it, you can do it, you've got this. Alright, beautiful. I'll see you all again during the week. Many blessings. Thanks everyone.